What? Did you think I forgot about this game? No way. Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we are headed back to the world of Project TL. Now, this is one of my most highly anticipated games that I want to play, and I have been waiting for it for years and years, because that is how long it has been in development. Now, we have some new information on Project TL, and you normally don't get anything from this game. You never get pictures, screenshots, gameplay, literally nothing. But what we do get is normally information during their quarterly update calls for NCSoft. And that is what we're going to be discussing here today. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to support smaller channels. All right, let's jump right into this. So let's start with a little history. The original Lineage game came out in 1998, and it was massively popular, a huge success. Fast forward to 2011, and NCSoft, the South Korean gaming studio, made the decision to make a sequel to the original Lineage, and that game was going to be called Lineage Eternal. It goes through its normal development process. In 2016, they do their beta, but unfortunately, gamers don't like it, critics don't like it, and NCSoft doesn't like it. The game just isn't really turning out what they want it to be. Early 2017, they make the decision to, one, change the name from Lineage Eternal to Project TL. They're going to completely revamp the game using Unreal Engine 4. Okay, so they're going to take the game a new direction. And Project TL is not what the game is going to end up being called. I will tell you what the game will likely be called later in this video. Then what they do is drop on us in November 2017 a gameplay cinematic trailer for Project TL from the former ashes of Lineage Eternal, and it literally sucked in everybody because the cinematic looks so good. People could not believe that this isometric, and it's actually not an action RPG like Lost Ark, it's an isometric hack and slash MMO RPG, but it just looks unbelievable. And we have been waiting now 3 years to get our hands on this game, and it looks like we're still going to be waiting potentially a whole nother year, but we do have some new information. So here's the news. NCSoft's Q3 2020. Mobile and PC both up. 3 new games coming in 2021. Wonder what one of those games is going to be. I'm going to skip all this stuff because we don't actually care how NCSoft is doing. All we care about is Project TL. Sorry if that sounds rude. NCSoft conducted large-scale internal testings of Project TL in August and September for the purpose of checking overall game feel and functionality. Siege Warfare mode was popular and found to be very competitive, and the overall results of the test were very encouraging. With 3 games launching in 2021, Aeon 2, Blade and Soul 2, and Project TL. Now, we do think that out of these, Project TL will be the last game dropped, so it'll likely be end 2021, but that's just speculation. We still don't know. But there's more information than just that. This is something that was dropped previously that people didn't really know how to interpret it, because when you look at it, you see coming 2021 right here on the right, Project TL, but it's not in the PC category, it is in the console category. Everyone's like, what in the world does that mean? Well, we did find out that this game is actually designed for PC, and it's going to have a console port. So it will be available likely for next gen consoles, likely Stadia, but it is made for PC. So of course this is going to get a full PC release. So rest assured, this is not just a console drop. There's no way they would do that. This game is designed for PC. Something else really interesting. A lot of times people in the West, myself included, get really excited about South Korean MMOs because the games normally look so awesome, but they never get a Western release. Same thing happened with Lost Ark. I was really excited, and then, oh, it's never coming to the West, even though we're likely going to get it next year. Anyways, Project TL is not that game. This game is designed for the West. They're making sure they implement elements into it that the West would like, because it will likely get a global release. Now, I'm saying likely because it hasn't been fully confirmed yet, but from developers, internal testing, and their quarterly calls, it looks like this game, I'm going to put 98% certainty it is coming to the West when it officially drops, which is huge news. One last thing. What was Lineage Eternal turned into Project TL, and that was a placeholder name. What we now know is the name of this game is going to be TL Origin. And of course, they could change it by the time the game actually drops. But as of now, this game is TL Origin, or The Lineage Origin. It is no longer the follow-up to the original Lineage game. It's going to be starting its own universe, and this will be the first title. TL Origin. So what do we now know about this game? We know the internal testing is going really well. We know very confidently that this game is coming in 2021. We know that it's going to be pretty much cross-platform across all major systems. And I guess I shouldn't say, I mean, it will be cross-platform, but we don't know if it's going to be cross-play. So that we'll have to wait and see. And we know that it's going to likely be getting a global Western release. And we know the name's going to be TL Origin. So lots of information on this title, and I am still over the moon excited to get my hands on it. I just wish we got new gameplay, new cinematic, new something from NCSoft to kind of just, you know, string us along. That being said, what I'm going to do, which I always do whenever I make a Project TL, I guess I should say TL Origin video, is play for you their original 2017 cinematic in 4K. Because I like to remind people what this game could potentially be if they were able to bring that to life from a gaming experience. I mean, it would really change things. That is how good it looks, okay? Before that, if you have not joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 400 members. Great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy this 4K game trailer. Stay home, stay safe. Do not forget to join the official Action RPG Discord. Aaron, out.
More shares. Rebranding.